What's up, YouTube? So it's like 7 in the morning. I'm about to go to bed. I've been up watching One Piece and getting information on these. So I've been on Monster Fish Keep forum and some other forum and some other cichlid forum and about these lionfish. And it's just it's not a whole lot of information out there. It's a gray area of fish. I'm thinking it has something to do with the fact that they're poisonous and a lot of places aren't supposed to have them. So that being said, with it being a very oddball fish and not a lot of places being able to have them, there's a lot of mixed information about this fish. So one of the things I did find out about this fish is it's brackish, but one of the gray areas that I've seen on a lot of these forums is that they've been kept in fresh water. One on Monster Keep forum, one of the dudes said they had them for 2 years with no issues. And I'm like, if you had it for 2 years, that's kind of an issue because, these fish have a lifespan of longer than 2 years. So he didn't really explain if they died from natural because they got sick or did they die because you had them in fresh water for 2 years and then it finally needed to switch over. So yeah, and then some people are saying absolutely no, you can't. Some people are saying you can. They're like puffer fish, you can let. So this being my first brackish water fish, I've never really dealt with brackish fish ever. So I kind of never wanted to cross into that territory of dealing with salt. I'm not actually ready to go saltwater yet, just because it's just so much you have to know with saltwater. So this will just be my first brackish water experience. We'll just see how this goes because, like I said, it's a very gray area. I've learned they can withstand cold temperature waters as low as 50 degrees and as high as 86. With them being a tropical fish, Indonesian fish at that. They're poisonous. They have 18 venomous spines somewhere on their head. So this one's really active. It's moved around. This one's kind of just been in this corner all night. There was 5 little feeders in there. Now there's only 4, so one of them ate, hopefully. Or he's still sitting. No, he's not sitting on, like one of them was sitting on the fish, so they are eating. I've seen a few posts say they like guppies. I've seen a few posts say they like crustaceans, so I'll probably go by Petco later on today. It's raining right now. I'm about to go to Starbucks. I don't even know why I'm finna get coffee. I need to just go to sleep. But really just don't want these fish to die, and I want them to be happy. I want to be a responsible fish keeper to the best of my ability. So yeah, if that means staying up all night, learning everything I can. I also learned, there's another gray area. They say that the salinity has to be, some say that they just throw them right in the fresh. Some say, there was one post that said that slowly acclimate them over a week. Don't just throw. So I also have that bucket of, that's the other half of the water. I was going to do a half a water change. And then, because it's all fresh water right now, well, that's not fresh. It has that half a cup of salt in there. So I was going to take maybe like, this much out and then put some more of that in. But since he said do it over a slow time period, I'm going to just throw that bucket of water out since I'm going to be in Monterey all weekend. Anyway, that's about, another 30, 40 miles west of me, actually. 120 miles south of me if I'm at where I'm gonna have to. That's the messed up part. So I've got to drive 125 miles north to my other house because I work in the Bay Area, and then have to drive 120 miles. At least it's in the company car, and I got to drive 137 miles back down here to Monterey to work for the next week. So I'll be checking in on them over the week, make sure they're okay. I kind of don't even want to leave this fish at this house because it's brackish. If the water evaporates and the whole salinity, that's the whole reason why I didn't really want to do brackish. All the extra stuff, like if water changes wasn't already enough and the whole getting the other tank situated. Now I just entered like this whole other, I mean, it was going to eventually happen. So I'm not necessarily, I'm still kind of excited about the fish because like I said, they're really cool. So I'm kind of actually happy that this kind of did happen. But yeah, I'm finna go get me some coffee, do some more research. I'll holler at y'all in about a week or so. We'll see, I'll let y'all know what happens. But cause yeah, my first initial thing to do with these fish was the most responsible of things to do because I knew absolutely nothing. And I went to my local fish dealer and asked him if he would take them off me, and he just told me he couldn't. Just they don't have the permits for them. They're not supposed to have them. So yeah. And the original pet store probably won't take them back. So because they're an all sales final store, so they probably won't take them back. Well, they probably would if the guy that I normally deal with was there, but he'd probably understand. So but other than that, we'll just see what happens. We'll just see what happens, y'all. But I'll see y'all in about a week or so because I'm about to get all my stuff packed and get ready to leave town again.